All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled "Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father" at Amazon Kindle and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled "When Kids Realize Mom's a Deadbeat." There are a lot of things that happen when kids grow up and they have a certain picture of their father, and then and then more of an angelic picture of their mother. Over time, they come to realize their mother's a deadbeat. I'm gonna tell you why. Plenty of things I'm gonna bring up in this here. First and foremost, other kids tease them about how they're. Say if you have a mother with multiple kids by multiple different men, they start teasing them about your mama get around. See, your mama's an angel, but as you grow older, you start, you start looking at the stereotype of what's a person who is a person who has sense and a person who doesn't. You realize your mom's a deadbeat if she has so many kids by so many different people. It's not. It can't always, because then you have to look at your mother through society's eyes. Another thing, when you realize your mom's a deadbeat, you realize that she half-ass takes care of you, compared to other either single mothers, single fathers, or grandparents, or married couples. And what I mean by that is this: your kids is gonna run into kids who may have it, who may either be in a similar situation or even a worse situation, and they see that their parents make sacrifices to make sure they're okay. They see if they know another single mother who gets child support just like their mom gets child support. That mother uses the child support actually for the kid, and your mother doesn't use it for you. You try to justify it for as long as you can because you love your mother, but then at some point you start giving your mother the side eye because it's like, ah, another thing, shopping. Extension of what I was just talking about. There are a lot of single mothers out here who have a closet full of clothes and shoes and bags. And your kids look like they've been shopping in the throwaway section of the Goodwill. And see, as kids grow older, they start realizing, wait a minute, you love me so much, you'll be fresh to death in public, and I'm out here looking like a bum. See, problem. That's when they start realizing mom's a deadbeat. Same thing with the taking care thing. You got your hair done, but your son don't ever have a haircut. You got your hair done, but your daughter you rarely do her hair. That type of stuff. Then the kids start looking like, oh, okay. Same thing goes, to eating. You said, what do you mean by that? There's some mothers who kids realize, you starving in the house. And some of you mothers don't have food in the house, or you have junk food in the house, or you barely cook, or you cooking raggedy food, ramen noodles and hot dogs for your children. But your children figure out eventually that you eating out. Oh, you go to work, you eating out for lunch. You eating out for breakfast. You come home, I'm tired, I can't cook. Then they start going, oh, okay, I see what this is. And some of y'all be having food stamps and you do this stuff. Kids figure it out. Kids realize, okay, it's not, kids realize mom's a deadbeat when mom teach you how to lie, manipulate, cheat, use, maybe even steal from other people. And then justify it like, well, you could lie, cheat, and steal from this person because you're supposed to dislike that person. You're supposed to hate that person. You could do this and do that. And then that very ideology is dead wrong if somebody lies, cheats, and steals from them. And then the kid realize, they lie, cheat, steal, and use from people. And then if somebody does the same to them, it's wrong. Well, then at some point it's like, wait, when you was doing it, it was wrong too, right? And then, you get that justification thing. Another thing. When kids realize mom's a deadbeat is when she gives you the speech that I'm always sacrificing, I'm always do the best for my kids, and then at a certain age, a guy comes along and she ditches him. Or you like dropping your kids off at your grandparents' house all the time, and your parents raising your kids, and at some point it's like, you not raising me, because it gets so bad where kids call their grandparents mama and dad. See, people forget about that. Start calling your mama by her first name, and she's cool with it. That's when kids start realizing mama's a deadbeat. Another way you realize it is you grow older and you start learning about money. See, it's cute when you have these little kids. The child support came in. And when these kids start saying, how much is it again? Or, somebody tells them, or their father tells them what's up. They're like, wait, what? I can't even get 5 notebooks out of this amount of money a month? Huh. That's when the kids start going, well, we should have the money because Dad says this amount of money a month. And then the mothers normally bite back and argue, that ain't money for that. That's money we gotta keep the lights on, and I gotta keep a car running, and I need to pay my car note. And if I don't have a car, then we can't take you nowhere. And I gotta keep the gas. And it's like, see that your kid that you giving that bullshit excuse to, gonna eventually be an adult, and that excuse ain't gonna work. They get older. Realize mom's a deadbeat because the things your mother taught you, when you become an adult and you have children, you're not teaching your kids. Like, nah, I'm not raising my kids like that. Or you buy into the BS, and you become, how can I say this? You buy into it. You are a grown man, a grown woman, buying into the dysfunction, and then you start doing it, and then your life starts to suck, and then you start to see your kids doing it, and then you feel guilty, because that's when you realize, oh, I'm teaching them the wrong thing, and now thus you in the cycle, and then you realize, man, my mom was a deadbeat. You realize your mom was a deadbeat when, you go hard at dad for everything your mother said, and then you find out your dad's side of the story, and then you're like, what? And you become a parent, and you realize how you got manipulated and played. And you become a parent, and you realize the how you can orchestrate a situation to make a child believe anything, and they just ride with you, and then you start looking at your mother like, okay, I got you, pimp, I got you. Another way, how you realize your mom's a deadbeat. When the child support payments end, so does her love. So does her willingness to do anything for you. All of a sudden, she don't know you no more. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. She conveniently can't do anything for you once the check stop coming. It's like, huh. Another thing. And I gotta say this, but whatever. You realize your mom's a deadbeat when if she was single when you became an adult, and now she's looking for a man or a husband to help take care of her, but she wasn't looking for a man or a husband to help with the family when she was a single mother. Then you're like, why is she looking for love now? Because there's no other way to afford a lifestyle. She's probably gonna be homeless. You start going, oh, okay, you didn't get it together, and you find that, or you get your stuff together and no man wants her. Now she wants to live with you. Thus, more problems. A little bit further. You realize your mom's a deadbeat when you either don't want to date your mom if you're a man, or you don't want to be your mom if you're a woman. So, I could take it further, but we're going to just leave it there. All right.